Because I'm going to release late, which is actually similar to
testing 1 2 3 so wave everybody.
This will be the next version that we are. Everyone, my name is Faisal. Today I'm going to share here using social computing on the corporate world. Before I jump into the subject, let me tell me about myself. The pictures here, what you see is basically represent whether it's the country I'm from, the country that I worked previously, or the companies that I worked or currently I'm working in, and the colleges that I took the degrees or masters and so on. So also some of the logos that is able to represent is like what I am certified and a professional in many other areas. So basically I'm 15 years experience in this IT industry, and I have been implemented many intranet portal for the corporates as well as for the companies, many companies. So is it intranet and intranet, both we have implemented. So today, actually I'm going to share about, we understand that your company is going to implement intranet portal in a couple of months. So what we are here to share, how you can implement and collaborate within the organization, all your employee able to do very easily, and also able to see how you can able to communicate easily with your employees, so that the effective communication goes in. Also we are going to share how the social computing going to do impact or going to help your employees in the organization. So these are the three things that at the end of the presentation you will be able to see and able to generate some ideas along the way. Then you will get at the end of the presentation, you may need to able to get like today, what is the people's challenges within the organization, and what is the social dimension is going to be, and also information workers and community needs. Then we can also see what tools that can help to organize this. Then I will summarize, then I will put it on the questions. Before I go into, in case if you have any questions come across when I was doing the presentation, please just raise your hand. I'm happy to answer your queries, or I recommend to keep your question until the end of the presentation. That makes me too easy to answer you guys. So then my presentation basically will go about 8 to 10 minutes. So you can, I hope you will be more patient on this. So everyone is remembered that during our school days, right? Let's say, for example, during our school days, what we do, whenever we are putting in our, going to the school, we sit on the art class, we sit on the maths class, science class, all these things we used to sit. What do we do? Every time the teachers give me a dictation or works and that I want to take a note, what I do, I do kind of things like, I take a note, this is a science notebook, this is a maths notebook, this is actually my art notebook I used to write. Right? This, when we practice in the school days, what happened? When you move to the corporate world, I go into my desk, I sit it there, I start working on things. Then I come back, I get emails, I get files, I put a document so and so. Whatever I'm getting, I need to do file. So what I do, I put a label properly, I put it on the cupboards. Then whenever I need, go and take it, refer it and keep it. So these are the things that I used to do in my office environment. But actually, what happened today, the guy is sitting on the middle, he is an information worker. He is today the office. When he jumped into the office today, what he is doing, he is creating a document every day. And he wants to collaborate this document because he cannot keep the document. And he wants to collaborate with all his people. And he wants to do workflow because he need to get approval before it published to others. Right? Any document I write, I need to get approval, endorsement. Then I need to do search information. That information very easily to retrievable, not only creating. Also I want to do a process. There is some process around the document. Then I want to deal with the structured data and unstructured data. This is the very important things I need to do. Then I have a hard drive where I keep all my files in hard drive. When I want to retrieve back all the files, how easily I am going to get, because I am creating many versions. Then I am going to the relationship database like ERP, CRM, many system in the organization. I am going to get help all these things together and come back and get this information to be ready for me. This is a challenge that today the employee faces in the organization. So not only this, when you move into, this is what we are seeing today, when you move into social dimension, what happens is, today the youngsters are coming out of the school, they are no longer using many things, they are using Twitter, Facebook and so on. So when you put it in the office, they don't know how to communicate effectively because they are not used to use emails and so on. So they want to do many things. So let's put it this thing, they want to do friendship, they want to do networking. The terms are changed now. Also they want to do blogging, news, internet feeds, all these things they want to do. Then they want to do a comments, anything they want to do, they want to do a comment. Also they want to do with a community relationship. It's just not individual. Also they want to do family photos. I have went to this where that and I want to share with you guys and upload whatever things. Then I want to create my job history. How is it going to help your organization? You give them an avenue, give them a way they have grown up so that they can able to improve their productivity. So usually the things happen in the industry now. If you look at people who work with Facebook and Twitter, they are very used to use it. Let's say for example, I was talking to my son and my son and his friends are there. I say, hey, ask your friend to send me his email address. I will share with him some of the exam tips and tricks with him. He can be useful to him. He say, Dad, what are you talking about? Email? Don't do email. Do team. No more email. You know, I just got shocked because I went to the bank. Bank asked me to do the fax. I asked, fax? Are you talking about fax? Can I email you? No, you scan and send me a fax. Where they are, olden age. Today, everybody during Twitter or Facebook. So I have seen myself, I am in olden age. So I have to change myself. I start doing Facebook tutoring so that I can be able to meet the young people needs. Otherwise, it's very difficult for me to address their needs. So, similarly, when you go to the corporate world, what happens? The corporate want to do all these things because the youngsters are coming that perspective. You have to provide them a tool so that they can be able to work productive and teams. I'm not allowing to use Facebook, Twitter, but create a similar environment within the organization. Then, information workers basically want to find all the information that you want to do in your office. You want to share ideas, you want to work, you want to do many things within the organization. Also, if you look at the community want to create many things. They want to share, they want to do feedback, tagging, all these things they want to do. Also, they want access with various medias the same content. So these are things where I can be able to get it. So this is the pizza, that $1 million pizza that's help you to do 6 things that help to make you easy your life, and this things comes with many components which help you to do ribbon tagging, all these things. So if you are able to implement this kind of tool in your organization, which help you to improve productivity within your organization. So I hope that by the time when I was sharing this information, you are able to generate some ideas within your mind. And if you would like to know more technical details of this particular tool that I was talking about, you please visit my blog faisal-comacross.blogspot, which is a live one. So where I used to share last 3 years all my thoughts and things and technicals. So where you can be able to get all the technical detail, or please drop me a note to my email address. I would be able to help you, assist you to get, or if you wish to get this presentation on you, please also drop me a note. I will send you this presentation to you. And also, if you have any queries and things, please feel free to ask now. Okay, so basically, I would like to summarize here. This is the way is world. Please think ahead. Okay, thanks for your patience and attention. I hope this session would be more useful. And any queries?
I have a question. So how do you feel that the workplace is going to change with these young people coming in with different attitudes to
that's
technology?
a good question, actually. You see that Singapore is the aged population is getting growing and growing, right? Not only Singapore, all over the world. If you ask him to write a document on his experience in a structured manner, he may not be able to write. But if you create a blog to him and you ask him to write whatever you want to write, I don't mind. So he write, but at the same time I have a moderator at the back end who is moderate all his content and take the important and create a knowledge document for me. Okay, this helps in another way, so that I can capture the experienced people knowledge into the organization, and the youngsters are coming, they are sharing their own way, like tutoring or sharing and all these things. I'm also capturing that information. At the end of the day, I'm creating a knowledge document within the organization. So this is the thing is going on. So many people think that it is not doable. Yes, it was in 2006 and 2005. Today, all the corporates are adapting the social tech things. This is help you to bridge the olden age people and the new people in together and work in the organization. Yes.
I've got some doubts whether using some of those social networking sites will actually be helpful to an organisation. Wouldn't people get very distracted by using?
Yeah, it's a good thing, but what happens is, if you are, let's say for example, the guy is using a social networking in his real life, and you're putting him to ask him to do only email, the work may not be productive, and he may not know who he was trying to communicate. If you put here social network, we are replicating the same social network, not this means Facebook and Twitter, but we are creating kind of same thing like a Facebook, Twitter within the organization, which only you communicate like a work-related matters.
But how do you make sure it's appropriate?
That is where we have been creating, personal site, so that he will each other chat. There will be a moderator at back end. Any bad words that is when they are talking, system will be able to detect and tell you. Let's say if you put F ***, you will be able to remove automatically. Those things we have in this place. Any other queries before I conclude? Okay, thanks for your time.